It's awfully quiet in here.
Yes, very quiet. Yeah.
Almost foreboding.
Shush down. Yes, very good. Yes. Concentrate.
Why have you brought that grandfather clock in here?
Well, I need to keep an eye on the time. I have a meeting. Yes.
Oh, right. Couldn't you have just used a watch?
I'm very confused. Very, very, very confused.
Really?
Very, very, very.
What about?
Well, I was walking to the club.
Walking?
Walking to the club today. It's part of my health kick.
Walking.
Yeah, part of my health kick.
Yes.
What I do to get healthy is I walk to the club and I kick people.
Yes, I've seen you do it.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling much better for it.
Well, it's a healthy way to keep. You kick people.
It is.
Exercise the legs.
It is. It does me a world of good.
Jolly good.
It does me the world of good. But I saw something.
Yeah.
I saw something most peculiar and I'm confused by it. I saw a man and a lady walking down the street,
Yes.
holding hands.
Oh.
But
Were you
What?
in Camden?
no, this was just on the road outside. This is the thing. I wasn't in Camden. I would have expected it.
Oh,
I was outside. Man and lady walking down the road,
Can't
holding
get
hands.
you can't get through Camden without seeing something,
Well,
modern.
something modern,
Modern.
like that. No, you want modern.
Modern.
Yes, you want modern.
Yes.
This is modern. Man and lady holding hands, but man was a lady.
Oh.
This was a lady and a lady holding hands. I don't know what's going on. Do you think they're nuns? In disguise? Secret police nuns, maybe.
Well, what would they be policing if they were police nuns? I mean, do they just prey upon the Catholic?
I think that's what they do. They're going out there, they're looking for a Jesuit or two, and they're going around, they all wear nuns, and then they go, oh, Jesuit!
You're
Jesuit.
nicked.
Yeah,
You're nicked.
You're
Yes.
nicked. You're nicked the Jesuit. And but I don't know if it was that. But I can't see why.
Well, it's a more exciting option, isn't it?
It would be. It would be. I can't see why a lady and a lady would otherwise hold hands. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, ladies are so gay, aren't they? They're just so lovely.
No,
Of course, they might, perhaps they were on their way to a poppy field.
No, it's interesting.
To skip gaily through the field,
Possibly,
holding hands,
possibly.
whilst giggling and dreaming about boys.
Yeah. Now that's interesting.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. When you said they were, you said gaily.
Yes, happy.
Yeah, yes. Well, you know when when a man and a man. You know the old,
Well, you don't talk about that in public.
But yes.
Well, I've known.
Well, we've known.
Yes.
There's a rumour. I don't know. There's a rumour.
We've both been in politics a long time.
I
You're
did.
bound to
Well,
know something.
I thought you meant that the lady and the lady were like that, and of course they can't have been.
No.
They can't have been.
Don't be foolish, man.
Well, Queen Victoria said it doesn't exist, so it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
They were just on their way, like I said, to a field or something. They were just being happy.
They were. They were
Just being
happy.
gay.
They were gay.
Just
Being
happy.
gay. One of them had very short hair like a man,
Well, perhaps she was hot.
so she shaved her head.
Well, possibly. I
Well,
mean,
it's modern, isn't it?
it is modern. I mean, look at
Very
Sheena Easton.
She was Sheena Easton.
She had short hair.
She did.
Short hair.
She did.
Yes, she was very gay.
She was very gay. Very gay. But a lady.
Who else? What was the name of the woman in James Bond?
Goebbels.
No, the other one.
Goering.
Grace Jones.
Grace Jones, that's who I meant.
Yes, she had short hair.
She had short hair. She had
Very
crop top.
gay and
Yeah,
happy.
gay and happy. Sat on a train laughing because of a voodoo curse. Very
Yes,
happy.
yes.
Very happy.
I think that was the wrong film, but yes, I get what you mean.
Well, it's all the film. It's all a film.
She was very happy.
For
very
your Moonraker only.
happy. What is a moonraker, by the way?
It's an octopussy.
It's an octopusy that rakes.
It rakes the
What,
ground.
does it do the garden or
It
something?
does the gardening. It's got 8 arms, and it's got the face of a cat, and it can do the gardening, and it can mow the lawn whilst it's cooking a barbecue. It's a miracle.
And
it's
it
a
lives
miracle.
on the moon.
It lives on the moon. This is where, you see, because Ian Fleming,
Yes.
some people say Ian Fleming, oh, maybe he was involved in the Secret Service to have all this inside knowledge. I think he was off his tits.
I knew him as Cigar George.
Cigar George?
Yes.
Ah.
Fleming was just a nickname because he smoked like a trooper.
Oh, he
like
did.
a bloody chimney.
He
that
did,
man.
he did.
And so, hence the Fleming.
Fleming.
He used to come into the office.
Yep.
He'd say, the office in the Home Office. And he
No,
used to
no.
come in and just say, "I've got this idea for you know how you talk like that."
Well, yeah, because he had the injury to the
He
head.
had the injury. He had things done to him in the war.
He did, and we should
I've got
never...
this idea. What is the super spy? And we'd say, "What? I will is," and then he'd start coughing like that, and we couldn't understand a bloody word he was saying.
Not a word. But you
But,
pick out occasionally pussy and moon and
Yeah.
gardening.
Moonraker.
Moon raking.
That's directly from his brain.
Yeah.
That's so him. That's
Yeah.
him. I mean, he was probably saying something like "move closer" or
Move
something.
closer?
But because he was hacking with his cough at the time, we
Move closer with a handkerchief to wipe me up.
could- yeah,
There you go.
something like that.
That's what it would have been. That's what it would have been.
And someone interpreted it as Moonraker
Moonraker. And that's what it was.
because he never wrote a word, you know.
Never, ever.
He never wrote
a
a
word.
No, he lived with his mother,
Yes.
and she used to write down everything.
Everything he did and everything he said.
Exactly.
And even everything he thought.
Yes, even when he used to go to the casinos all the time.
Yeah, all the
She was
toilet.
right there next
Yeah.
to him, writing it all down.
Well, she was right there next to him in the toilet, and she'd
Yeah.
write all that down. Measurements, lengths,
Yes.
dilation.
So really, when we think about this famous writer,
Yes.
it was actually a woman who did it all.
Why was Ian Fleming outside holding hands? Are you saying that was Ian Fleming?
No, I'm saying that Ian Fleming's entire career
Yeah.
was really because of his mother.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, so our entire culture,
Yes.
James Bond,
Yes. Well, that is culture.
came from a woman.
So these two ladies outside holding hands, one of whom had the short hair,
Yes.
the other of whom looked like a lady,
Yes.
one of whom was dressed a bit like a chap,
Yes.
one of whom was dressed like a lady.
Yes,
They are, in fact, representing our culture.
yes.
Do you think they'd let me watch them do things to each other?
I don't see why not.
Oh, that's good. That's very gay of them, isn't it?
Very gay.
Very gay ladies.
So there is two men. In
What?
The bar.
What?
There were two men in the bar.
In the bar? Where? Last night?
Well, no, not literally.
Oh.
This is a joke. I'm just telling you a joke.
Okay. No.
There were these two men in the bar.
You said that they weren't in the bar.
Well, not literally.
Are these Schrödinger's men? Are they both in the bar and out the bar?
Oh, Schrödinger's as in Schrödinger's cat.
Schrödinger's cat.
Well, I never knew that he had men as well.
He had men. He kept men in a box.
Did he?
He did. They were Ukrainian men.
Oh.
And he kept them in a shoebox made of lead.
Like Boy George.
Like Boy George, but smaller than him.
The men, or
The men.
or
The men were...
Schrödinger
no,
was
no,
small.
Schrödinger's men were quite small. They were about 18 inches tall.
Well, I always thought that Schrödinger was quite small because that's how he got to look in the box when the cat was in there.
Well, that's exactly it. He was only about a foot and a half tall, and he'd lift the lid up, and he'd peep in, and he'd go, and you'd say, "Oh, Schrödinger, how's the cat?" And he'd go, "Oh, I don't know.
I didn't peep.
I didn't look. I didn't look. No, nothing to do with me." You did. You bloody did.
liar.
You're a bloody liar.
Yes.
He
There's a man you don't want to play cards with, especially bridge.
No, absolutely. Show your hand. Well, I could
Well-
show my hand or not. Maybe I have. Maybe I'll piss off Schrödinger.
What if
I
I've
hate
got
him.
no hands
Yeah.
under the table?
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah. How do you know my hand's under the table if you can't see it? If a woman falls over in the forest and nobody's there to pick it up, is she still wearing shoes? I said, I don't know what this is about, Schrödinger, you stupid boy.
He was trying to insinuate something there, I think.
He probably was. He was trying to talk about all those women I've killed, which I didn't kill.
No, you didn't touch them.
No, I didn't touch them. You don't need a telescopic rifle. You don't need it.
But these little men in the box.
Men in the box?
What was he doing with those? Because I've heard about the cat, but not the little men.
Well, the little men in the box were there to strike matches and hold them near the cat's anus.
Right.
And then the cat would go, ooh, and it'd do a noise. So Schrödinger knew. Yeah. He knew, because of the noise of the cat having its anus lit, he knew
it
was alive. So he could then say to people, oh, I don't know if the cat's alive or dead. So you do? No, I don't. And then he'd say, I'll take a bet. Yes. I'll bet you £5 that the cat is, and then he'd pause. Yes. And you go, what? No, you've got to do the bet first. And whatever you put down, if you put down a fiver and said, it's dead, he'd tap on the side of the box, the little men would strike a match, put the match into the cat's anus, the cat would go, and everyone would go, oh, no, it is alive. Or alternatively, he'd say, I think the cat's dead. And he'd go, hold on a moment. It's not, I can't hear it. We wouldn't go near the box, Schrödinger, you bugger.
He was a bugger.
He was a bugger.
He was a big gambler.
Oh, well.
He used to take money of everyone.
Yes, he did.
Even some of the famous scientists.
Yes.
He had the shoes off and the shirts off their backs.
He did.
Einstein, he made him shave his eyebrows.
He did.
Because he lost the bet.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what happened to Stephen Hawking?
Oh, what? Good.
Perfectly fine before Schrödinger got to him. That's the result of a night out.
Oh, bloody bastard.
Absolutely disgraceful. Richard Dawkins, he was fine before he met Schrödinger. He was training to become a priest before he met Schrödinger. One night out, Schrödinger convinces him...
I've seen his collar.
We've all seen his collar. It comes out when he puts that suit on made of latex.
Yes.
Prancing about on the bar. And this is all down to Schrödinger. The man is a bugger. An absolute bugger. And if I ever see him again... I know he's dead. If I ever see him again...
Doesn't mean you won't see him again.
Well, this is the point.
How do you know he's dead?
How do I know he's dead?
Well, did you look inside the coffin?
Well, I went to the funeral.
Well, I went to the funeral too, but I didn't look inside the coffin.
Well, I didn't look in
Is he alive or is he dead inside the coffin?
Well, if he's in the coffin and he's alive, then we've buried him alive.
Well, that's one up on him then, isn't it?
Do you think maybe we should pop to the grave and jump up and down on the soil and go, Schrödinger, are you alive? And if he's tapping to come out, we should say no and leave him there.
Absolutely.
I think so. And as for those two men who came into the bar, I'm not interested in them. Buy me a drink.
Yeah, I knew him as Cigar George. Ian Fleming. That's what the Fleming was a nickname.
Cigar George. Okay, hang on. Okay. Oh, Cigar George, this is good.